Hey, if you're a cleaner who's running local service ads on Google, you're a Google guaranteed cleaner and you're running ads on Google. I just got off the phone with the LSA team and I want to tell you exactly what they walked me through. We were setting up a new account, working through an issue with verifying and getting a new client Google guaranteed here at BookCleaningJobs. And the LSA team said, hey, would you like me to walk you through your account and show you some best practices? And I thought I'd seize the opportunity and then immediately turn around and tell you word for word what Google's LSA team told me. So if you are running local service ads, you probably have a dashboard like this. I've blurred out some of the client information here. If you're running Google guaranteed local service ads, then you have a dashboard like this. And there's a couple of key features that you need to know about. These are the features that Google local service support just walked me through. Number one, you can turn your ad on and off right here. No problem pausing your ads if you go on vacation. In fact, recommend that you do it. You're not going to be penalized for pausing your ads. You will be penalized for running ads and not answering your calls. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. So feel free to use this pause button right here to turn your ads off if you're not going to be available for a couple of days or a week or something. Do that, turn your ads off and turn them back on when you come back to work. Business hours over here, where you're setting your ad schedule. You can set your ad schedule to be the same as your business hours, the business hours that you set inside of local service ads on your profile, or you can run them outside of business hours, or you can run them only during specific hours, specific days of the week, whatever you want to do. But that's where you change the hours and days of the week that your ads are running. If you want to let it run freely 24 hours a day, you can do that. Be prepared to answer the phone if you are going to run your ads that way. Your business bio right here, you can click on this little pencil icon if you want to add some of these features to your Google local service ads account. These will be things like that you're accepting video appointments or estimates, that you do on-site jobs, urgent jobs, you wear protective gear. You know, a lot of this doesn't really apply to a carpet cleaner necessarily, but you might want to select things like accepting on-site jobs, urgent jobs. Maybe you do video estimates. Some people are doing FaceTime and that kind of thing to do quotes. Now you could do no contact payments. You could do, no cancellation fee. You could click on some of those if you'd like to add those to your bio. Job types. This is an important thing for you to know about. If you are running carpet cleaning ads on LSAs, then you have a couple of subcategories within your carpet cleaning ads. You could have area rugs, carpet, drapes and curtains, upholstery, other, and then pet stains and odors. The other category, Google LSA support tells me that other will send you anything that's related to carpet cleaning. And so it could be upholstery cleaning. It could be, tile floor cleaning even. So things that might be related to carpet cleaning, but don't fit cleanly into carpet cleaning or rug cleaning. Maybe it's a specific spot, stain removal, something like that. So those are the categories and subcategories for carpet cleaning. If you're doing a different type of cleaning, be aware that you'll have different subcategories underneath your main category. You can also have multiple categories. So if you offer different services, you can add more categories to your LSA account. You may need to re-verify if you're adding a category like plumbing or electrical, where you might need to be licensed in order to do that type of work. But for carpet cleaning, house cleaning, you should be in the clear in most places. You shouldn't need to be licensed in order to do house cleaning, carpet cleaning. Budget over here, this is where you control how much money you're going to spend on ads every week. And you won't necessarily spend this amount, but you're telling Google how much you're approving them to spend. So set a budget that you're comfortable spending in the event that Google does send you a bunch of leads. Google will tell you roughly how many leads you'll get for that budget. And you can calculate, what that cost per lead is. After you start getting leads, you'll know exactly what you paid per lead. And you can see the average cost per lead when you look back at your reporting. So this is where you control your budget. You can upload photos here. I highly recommend adding photos to your profile. So did Google LSA support. They said adding photos makes a big difference, as does reviews. So if you don't have reviews on your profile, and you can go over here and click on reviews to see if you have reviews in your profile. If you don't have reviews, those are a difference maker. LSA support was clear. You want to have more reviews on your profile. If you have more reviews, you're going to potentially get more calls than your competition. We're going to talk more about how to get more calls in just a second. One more thing to be aware of, this message leads feature right here. A lot of people turn this off because they feel like the message leads are not great quality. They're not booking as many jobs from it. Google LSA support told me these message leads are charged at half the rate, half the cost of what a phone call lead is. So if you're getting phone call leads for $35, then these message leads are going to be like $17, $18. So keep that in mind. May be worth testing. If you're, fast with texting, if you can respond to people quickly and handle business that way, then this might be a good feature for you to use. You can set your service area. You can set your business hours. If you are running your ads during business hours, then this will determine which hours of the day your ads are going to show up. And finally, if you have House Call Pro, you can connect your House Call Pro account here, and you can actually get House Call Pro bookings directly through Google local service ads. There may be an additional cost to that. Those bookings might cost you more than an average phone call or message lead, but it is a good feature in the event that you are a House Call Pro user. The last thing I want to mention, and this was important, Google local service support told me if you are not answering your phones, then Google notes that and it impacts your ad rank. They specifically use the word ad rank on the phone. I was told by this support person at Google that if you're not answering your phone, your ad rank will drop because you're missing calls and your ad will not show up as often and Google will not send you as many phone calls. Now, I've had a lot of people reach out to me and say my LSA ads worked great for a little while and then they stopped working. And usually when I dig into those concerns, when I dig into those issues with cleaners, almost every single time I find that there was a period of time when they were not able to answer the phone, or they just couldn't get to the phone quickly enough, or maybe they went on vacation and forgot that their ads were running. I actually had a client do that earlier this year. We had a client start local service ads and then go on vacation and miss all of his calls for a week. Not a best practice. Really don't recommend doing that. Google has just told me today that your ad rank will drop and your ad's not going to show up as often if you are not answering your phone calls. So if you want to maximize the benefits of your local service ads, you want to ask every single customer for a review, mark that lead as booked. So if you get a local service ads lead and they book an appointment, mark it as booked inside of LSAs. Get their email address, put their email address inside of the lead. Google will help you automatically request a review from that customer. And that's a local service ads. That's like a Google guaranteed review, right? It's on your LSA profile. So those reviews are meaningful. They're impactful. So put in every single customer's email address when you book an appointment with LSA, mark the appointment as booked, put in the date of the appointment so that Google knows when to send a review, and then request reviews from people automatically through LSAs. That's number one. And then number two is answer your phone every single time it rings, because if you miss calls on LSA, Google is noting that and it's impacting your ad rank. They only want to send you phone calls if you're going to answer the phone. Google does not care that you're out in the field dealing with customers. Google does not care that you're in traffic. Google does not care that your phone is silenced while you are having dinner with your kids or you're at the sports game and you're trying to have work-life balance. Google, unfortunately, does not care about any of those things. What Google cares about is connecting customers who want their houses cleaned, their carpets cleaned, whatever, with somebody who can do the job. And if you don't answer your phone, then Google doesn't see you as a good place to send customers. So answer your phones if you're going to run these ads. It's a stupid waste of money to run these ads and not answer your phone anyways. And I hope that anybody who's running these ads would have the good sense to know that. So run these ads. Keep those best practices in mind. Keep your profile filled out. Use everything that you can in here. Mark up the leads. Mark them as booked. Get email addresses. Request reviews. And good luck with your local service ads. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If this video was helpful, hit like. I'm Reuben with BookCleaningJobs, and I'll talk with you later.